It's Garen, everyone. You know that guy top lane that always seems to be the diff on the enemy team? I've decided that in Season 11, I want to stop losing my games. That's why I devoted my life to Demacia and maining Garen. And today, I'm going to share with you what I learned. Yes, I know. Garen, he's so brain dead. And I mean, he kind of is, but that's half the fun, honestly. There's just a raw pleasure of running somebody down and pressing R, just immediately wiping them from the game. If you follow my tips and tricks, I'm sure that you too will be able to become a Garen main. Now typically I like to go Conqueror with Triumph, Tenacity, and Coup de Grace. While Alacrity looks tempting, the bonus attack speed does contribute to your spins, so I skip it. For the secondary tree, I like to pick up Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. Nimbus Cloak lets you cheese some kills with your Flash Ignite, and I just like Celerity for the movement speed it gives. Late game with all the movement speed items you're building, you get about 30 movement speed, which isn't too bad. Paired with the movement speed from Nimbus Cloak, you can catch anybody. Starting off every game, you want to pick up a Doran Shield. It's Garen's best friend. If you have enough gold, I recommend picking up a Berserker's Greaves, and if you don't, Ruby Crystal and Boots are fine. After that, you want to build toward the Lord and Savior itself, Stride Breaker. This item is busted and let you catch anybody, and you can use it while you're eating. That's busted. After this, I like to go Zeal. It gives you some movement speed and some crit, which is nice because your spin can crit. If you finally have a lot of healing, Mortal Reminder is really good. If not, skip it for now and pick up a Dead Man's Plate or Force of Nature, depending on if they have a lot of AP. These items give you a lot of movement speed and allow you to run people down. After this, it kind of is up to you. Spirit Visage and Steris Gauge is really good if you need survivability. Black Cleaver and Death Dance is really good to keep you alive. And after that, congratulations, you are now the hero of Demacia. Well then, why don't we get into some tips? If you're taking Scuttle Crab, be sure to Q it first. This instantly shatters his big shield, and you can just spin it down. If you Stride Breaker at the end of the Q animation, you can cut it short slightly. This means that you can spin almost instantly right after a Q. Doing this to target is silenced and massively slowed, so they can't flash or do nothing to get away from you. As I said, Steris Gauge is really good for a team fight. It gives you a fat shield. Of course, if you're trying to catch somebody, automatically just Stride Breaker at them. You hit them with Q and they're pretty much deleted instantly. Since the Stride Breaker is on such a short cooldown, just toss it out and clear some camps. It'll be up in time, don't worry. Garen's spin gets increased by attack speed, but only attack speed he gains via level up or items. He does not gain it from runes. Remember this. Here you can see at level 10 he gains an extra spin via level up. He then gains another spin by level 16. With the attack speed provided from Stride Breaker and Berserker Greaves, he gains additional 2 spins. Speaking of which, hitting 6 slashes reduces their armor by 25%. 6 hits also causes Black Cleaver's passive to proc. You'll be shredding armor like a madman. For you madmen out there, Stone Plate and Elixir of Iron, while it does increase your size, it does not increase the range of your E. You're actually not locked in place when you cast your ultimate. If you're diving somebody, you can press R and then flash immediately. There'll be no downtime and you can get out. A lot of the laning phase is waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. With Garen's passive, he can easily regenerate bad trades. A lot of it really is a mind game. If they're coming at you, just E away. If they continue chasing you, they're going to take damage from your E. And if they blow all their cooldowns, just run at them. They really can't do anything about it. Like, it's that easy. Here you can see the Nara got super cocky and took an extra tower shot when he shouldn't have. With Nimbus Cloak and all the movement speed, I literally just ran him down. And trust me, I was not having a fun time up to this point. At this point, I knew he was tilted because he came at me with no reason to. He dove me under all my minions, and I still had R up. It was a pretty silly decision on his part. Like I said, wait for them to make the mistakes, and then you can capitalize on it. If you know they have any type of slow or something, just hold it. Sometimes having the ability and not casting it is scarier than actually using it. You know how when Lee Sin comes and you're trying to juke his Q, waiting for it to get thrown? Well, he's not going to friggin' throw it because he knows you're going to try to juke it, so he's going to hold on to it. So you're doing it for no reason. I love this, by the way. Don't worry about it. Once you get Stride Breaker, I dare say you can take anybody on. It's actually insane how much utility that provides. Garen's biggest problem is that he wouldn't be able to stick on you, but Stride Breaker lets you do that. You get a little dash and a massive freaking slow. Garen's actually a really good split pusher too. With all the attack speed you naturally build on the spins, you can take towers pretty quick, especially because his Q is an auto attack reset. You just have to hope your team can win the fight without you, right? As for bans, I kinda struggle against Jax on occasion, and Camille, but aside from that, if you're feeling pretty confident, just ban Vayne, because Vayne will stop you in your tracks with her self-peel and all her friggin' true damage she does. Like, why is that even a thing? Anyway, I think Garen is a great champion right now. He's very user-friendly. He can snowball games very easily when he gets ahead, and as long as your team is able to somewhat hold their own, you can probably carry them. So instead of giving into the stigma that every Garen main is mentally handicapped, just give him a try. He's honestly pretty fun. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe. I plan on making a bunch of Garen content in the coming future. I hope to see you there. Also, let me know what you thought of the guide. Was it dog shit? Tell me. Dislike it. And do something. I mean, obviously like it if you could. Anyway, see ya.
I've got a lot of weight on my shoulders.